So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. Will cobble together a yard there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless.
And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Looked like we had an injury on that play and some worried faces out there. Yeah, it's quarterback Michael Penix Jr. who's in need of the attention. Medical staff out to take a look. Taken at the 2. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On play action now, McCarthy. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. They get 37 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. First down, Vikings.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their early lead to 8. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
at their 48-yard line.
They're going to play action. Here's Penix. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. Lions, first down.
Play action. Here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score reads 9-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, Penix to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
3rd down, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Sam Laporta.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Price. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Hey, Mosey, you see it, Mosey.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Penix is going to throw again. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. This one is up and good, and they'll take the lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Jack Campbell with the INT.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. To the air with Penix. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
On the return, here's Price. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. This one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. It's his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Another throw here for McCarthy. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow. Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Higgins makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 42-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
And 4.
Here we go. Panther 60. Movement.
It's Penix yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Penix. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The toss running right. It's Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 10 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Shut up. Street. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Gibbs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up third and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. I got him. Go.
Penix now. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
It's a design boot. Buying some time right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just one snap later.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texan on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Price. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Sampson from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
32-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Play action, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5. At the Lions.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to score on a pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover? Playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Continuing to move past the 45. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 47.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Again, McCarthy to throw. He has the first over the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Headed out right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Hey, check that. Street. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. So that brings up 4th and long.
Jack Fox in punt formation for the Lions.
And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
42 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 42.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit.
First down, Minnesota.
Vikings trail by 8. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Running a screen now for Jones. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let's go. Go.
Sampson. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute.
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. We'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. This to win the game. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. You know, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Coming right is Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. You've set it downs for them from the 31. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, big interception here. Makes the tackle. And the Vikings surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
It's a turnover on downs.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Gives to Sampson here up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Another throw here for McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, here's Sampson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
On 3rd down, he'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tempo. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To throw. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. So here they are. A chance to win this with a field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.